Hey everybody, it is a real slow time for movies, especially for us. Like there are movies that we can watch. Like the Venom 3, I think it was just at the theater and here. But these aren't shows that I'm really interested in watching. So it's a really slow time for me at the movies. And so Don says, well, let's go on a cruise. So, for those of you who know me, you know that I am lazy. I don't want to do anything. Like I'm Olympic level lazy. And I don't like people. Like I like you guys, obviously. But the people all around, it's just not my thing. I'd rather just stay on my sofa. Don says, well, then let's do Yacht Club. I'm thinking, what? What do you mean? He says, let's go on the MSC Cruise, and they have this thing called Yacht Club. It's the one step up. It's like the luxury experience. You won't have to do anything. So, I don't like people. You said you think there's not going to be any people there? I don't like to do things. He goes, you won't have to do anything. And I don't understand. I'm confused, but there are no movies. So I say, okay, well, fine. Let's go on a cruise. So we go on a cruise. We get to the terminal, and there's boarding lines everywhere. Everywhere. Millions of people. I thought you said there were not going to be any more people. He goes, just wait. So we give the guys our luggage. And they're really nice guys here. Hey, we'll take your luggage. Hey, guy, yeah. Okay. Tip them. And then we keep on walking down. We see this like little umbrella stand, and it says Yacht Club. And we get there and we say, yeah, we're doing the Yacht Club thing. And then everything kicks into high gear. So, oh, where's your luggage? Say, oh, well, we dropped it off over there. And they go, and we thought we did something wrong. And it was like they were going to cry because we didn't give it to the Yacht Club people. Because if we give it to the Yacht Club people, our luggage goes up to our room like straight away. We give it to the regular people, well then we don't know when we're going to get it, like regular time, like hours from now. And it's like we feel bad that we did that because now the guy's upset. Anyway, he puts it behind him and he says, okay, well, let's get going. And so us and a bunch of other special Yacht Club people start skipping all the lines. They're just escorting us through. Zip, 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 lines everywhere. Security, pfft, don't bother with security. You're Yacht Club. And so like we go, and the places that we do have to pause, there's these big cushy sofas. And please have a drink. Sit down, relax. And then we come onto the ship, and there's a whole line on both sides of there's guys in costumes there, and they're clapping, yeah, and they're cheering for us, and I feel really good. I feel special getting on the ship because we're Yacht Club. And then we get all the way up to the 18th floor because the top 4 floors of the ship are for Yacht Club people. And so we get up to our room on the 18th floor real fast. Like people still haven't heard that it's boarding day fast, and we're already in our room. That's how fast it was. And then we meet our butler, because we get a butler. Oh my God, a butler. Not only do we get a butler, we get 2 butlers. We get a junior butler too. But the butler, he's kind of upset at us too, because we were supposed to arrive at noon, but we arrived a little bit earlier. So Delphim, that's his name, he's not happy. He goes, but I didn't get to escort you here and give you the Yacht Club experience. Oh, sorry about that. And then we kind of had to go back to the beginning and do it all over again so he could give us the Yacht Club experience because we're Yacht Club. Anyway, he's wearing the white gloves and the long tailed tucks in the back, and it's just giving us the luxury experience coming onto the ship, and everybody's clapping again. So that was great. And all around us, the other Yacht Club people are saying, oh, have you been to Yacht Club before? And we're saying, no, this is the first time. They say, well, you'll never go back to regular cruising. You're going to do Yacht Club from now on. And I didn't know if that was like to say that we're really going to like it, or if it was like a threat. You will do Yacht Club. And you think that's all joking, right? Like we had to go back and do it all again. 100% true. That's not a comedy bit. We did the entry to the ship all over again. But Delphine, our butler, great guy, like super great guy, and the junior butler. She's a really great lady. They call us Sir Don and Sir Paul. Ooh, that makes me feel special. It does. Every single time, like even like 5 times during a conversation, they'll call us Sir Don and Sir Paul. You know? And they're so nice, like so nice that like if we're having a conversation and Don doesn't read the room correctly and he says some stupid things that they don't really care about, you know, they perfectly kind, and they say, "Oh yes, that's amazing, thank you for telling us that." That's what their response is all the time. Tell them something they don't care about. "Oh, thank you for telling us that." It's good when you can say no wrong, do no wrong. "Thank you for telling us that," because you're a yacht club. And then they want to escort us everywhere, like with the white gloves and the long tail tucks there. They escort. "Oh, you want to go to a restaurant? Let me take you." "Oh, you have an excursion tomorrow? I'll be at your room 10 minutes earlier and I will take you there." "Yeah, but we know where it's going to be." "Don't worry, I'm going to show up to your room and take you there." "You need to take the elevator? Come this way. Don't touch that door. I will open it for you. I will press the button for the elevator. You don't touch a thing." We want to go to the restaurant. The restaurant is literally outside my room and through this secret door across the hall, like 3 feet away. He wants to escort us there. I am not joking. They do not want us to go anywhere without their help. Don't touch anything. Now, this is service. Or prison. Not sure. Depends on your perspective, I guess. Yeah. So one time we left the room. We knew where we were going, right? So should we wait for the butler? He's going to want to escort us. Say, no, let's just go. Let's just go. And so we're halfway there, and then poof, like there's this wisp of smoke, and Butler Delphine materializes out of nowhere. He escorts us the rest of the way. They just want us to have this amazing, top-notch service. That's all they want. He's got the white gloves, the long tuck's tail. He wants us to feel like rich people. Sir Don, Sir Paul, do you feel like rich people? Yes, we do. And then there's Marinette. She's the junior butler. Oh, she's great. She's great. She cleans our room like 2-3 times a day. She leaves all these nice little snacks, like every day. It's like, oh, what's it gonna be today? Oh, fresh fruit basket. The next night, macaroons. The next night, like little nougats or chocolate things, cookies. And there's first 3 nights there was like another bottle of wine in our room. Here you go, nice chilled ice bucket. Just everything, like unlimited coffee, unlimited minibar stuff, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. It's just, she stocks it all. We have it nonstop. And I'm trying to drink and eat as much as I can to make it worth my while, but she keeps on putting more. She's great. She's great. And nothing says luxury like when you're going to the washroom and you reach over for the toilet paper and somebody took the time to form the edge of the toilet paper into a nice pointy triangle. Now, that's how the other half lives. Well, here's a tip. You know, if you do the Yacht Club, if you do the Yacht Club, it's the top 4 floors of the ship, right? And so we're on the 18th floor, and one of those nights the waves were pretty rocky, and when you're on the top of the ship, you do some rocking. So just a tip, guys and girls, sit down to pee. Just while the ship is rocking, just sit down to pee. It eliminates so much disaster. But I didn't have to deal with that disaster because Marinette was on the job. Good job, Marinette. Yeah, and the Yacht Club does have this exclusivity. Like on Royal Caribbean, when I went on that cruise, my only cruise, there's people everywhere. Buffets, this crowd, I gotta wait for my food, and there's lines, and oh my God, what is this? I don't like people. But here, there's a super secret level. And you go there and there's a Yacht Club restaurant. And you get in there and there's not too many people around. And they come and they want to service you. It's quiet. You say, hey, I've got a tray of bread here. Do you want some bread? And they all look so good. They're like 5 different kinds. I said, I want one of each. So they load up my plate with one of each. And it's like a pile like this. And then there's 2 more trays that come. And each with them multiple kinds of bread. And now I got a pile this big. The phone isn't even big enough for me to show you. But I had so much bread and they just wanted to give me more and more and more. The only problem I have with the Yacht Club restaurant is the coffee cups are this big. Because in Europe, they don't know how to drink coffee. They drink espressos. It's like this big. I want to tell them, just leave the pot. Or fill up a whole bunch of cups and bring them and leave them all on the table. And then I had dessert. It was the tiramisu. And I've had tiramisu before. And it was good, coffee flavored dessert. And I took a bite and I said, oh my God. This is amazing. I didn't know what to do. Like it was too good not to do something. So I called this guy over who looked really important. We've talked to a lot of like ship officer guys because Don does YouTube, right? And they come over and they talk. And I called one over and he looked important because he had a white shirt and some lapel-y things. And I told him, listen, whoever made this tiramisu needs to be promoted now. And not just a little promotion. You promote him to captain. It has to be captain. So good. And I went to the Butcher's Cut. The Butcher's Cut is the specialty restaurant steakhouse. Yeah, steakhouse. And he asked, would you like a drink? And I said, well, tonight I think I want a Caesar. Yeah, I don't usually drink, but I want a Caesar with the salt around the rim. He goes, what? A Caesar. What is this Caesar? What's, the tomato drink? I don't know what the Caesar is. MSC is an Italian cruise line. He didn't know what a Caesar was. But let me tell you, he knew we were Yacht Club. He said, don't you worry. I'm going to go to the bar. Not the bar in the restaurant, a bar like across the ship. And he went there. And they didn't know what a Caesar was either. And so he went to another bar. And I think they probably had to look it up on YouTube to figure out how to make it. But apparently it's like a Canadian thing. I didn't know that. I figured, Italians should know what a Caesar is. That's ironic. But anyway, he got it for me because I'm Yacht Club. And it was tasty. It was tasty. Might have been the first time they ever made one, but it was tasty. So in the end, Don was absolutely right. So Yacht Club is the way to do things. Yo boy, Yacht Club. I would do it again. Everybody wants you to have a great time. Like I love all of the staff, and they love me. I invited them over to Don's place for Christmas. I think some of them are coming. The pointy toilet paper, the snacks in the room, everything's been awesome. And it's super secret restaurants and there's no people. This is the way to live. Yeah.
What? Hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Critical Mass. What?